You enter a room. The lights are dim. Shadows move on the walls. Most people are a blur of motion. Restless hands, shifting feet, their energy is scattered. Then you see one figure, standing still, like a statue, carved from darkness and soft light. This figure is quiet, calm. Their stillness pulls the focus of the room. It slows everything down. People notice. They feel the shift. This is status. It is not fought for with loud words. It does not arrive with a shout. It is born from quiet power. It is the unseen force that commands attention. Status is not about being the loudest person in the room. It is not about demanding to be heard. True status is a feeling. It is the feeling others have about you. Your body speaks before you do. It tells a story. The story can be one of nervousness or one of quiet strength. To command a room, your body must become an anchor. It must be grounded, solid. This starts with your posture. Think of an old statue in a forgotten garden. Stand with your feet planted firmly on the ground, about shoulder width apart. Feel your connection to the floor. You are a part of the foundation. Shoulders are a clear signal of status. Tense shoulders pulled up to your ears scream anxiety. They make you look smaller, like you're bracing for a blow. Consciously drop them. Let gravity pull them down and slightly back. This opens up your chest. An open chest is not about puffing yourself out in a display of aggression. It is a sign of vulnerability and confidence. It says you are not afraid. You are open to the world because you are not threatened by it. Keep your chin level, not tilted up in arrogance or down in submission. Your gaze is direct, calm. Now consider your hands. Hands are often the first traitors to your composure. They ring, they tap, they fly around in meaningless gestures. Still, hands are powerful hands. If you must gesture, make the movement slow, deliberate. A single, slow hand movement to emphasize a point has more impact than a dozen frantic waves. Every movement should have a purpose. Anything else is just noise. Stillness in your hands shows stillness in your mind. It shows you are in control. Practice this stillness. Find a mirror. Stand in your anchored pose, feet planted, shoulders down, chest open, hands relaxed. Just stand there for 1 full minute. Watch yourself. Notice the urge to shift your weight or scratch an itch. Resist it. Breathe slowly and deeply. Feel your body settle into the pose. This simple exercise, done daily, begins to retrain your nervous system. It teaches your body that stillness is its natural state. This is the foundation upon which all other forms of non-verbal authority are built. Your body becomes your first and most powerful statement. Once you have mastered stillness, you must master movement. Your movement should not shatter the calm you have created. It should extend it. Walk slower than everyone else, with a clear absence of hurry. This signals that you are not being pulled along by events. You are setting the tempo. A person in command moves their head slowly. When you turn to look at someone, turn with a smooth, deliberate motion. Let your eyes land and rest there. This shows focus. Handle objects as if they have weight and importance. This gracefulness communicates a mind that is present. Your every action becomes a statement of your inner calm. Your voice is an instrument. It can be tuned to project authority. The key is not volume. Shouting is a sign of lost control. The key is in the deep, quiet resonance of your words. The 3 most important elements are pitch, pace, pauses between your words. A lower pitch is naturally perceived as more authoritative. This does not mean forcing a fake, deep voice. Speak from your chest, not from your throat. Your voice should resonate from your diaphragm. It should feel grounded, just like your stance. To find this voice, practice breathing. Place a hand on your belly. Breathe in deeply through your nose, feel your hand rise. Your shoulders should not move. This is diaphragmatic breathing. As you exhale slowly, hum a low, steady note. Feel the vibration in your chest. This is the place your voice should come from. Before you speak, take one of these calm, deep breaths. Let your words ride out on the exhale. Your voice will be steadier, deeper, more controlled. The pace of your speech is just as important as its pitch. Nervous people talk fast. They rush their words as if afraid of being interrupted. A person in command speaks slowly. They are not afraid of silence. They know their words have weight. They give them the time and space needed to land. Practice by reading a book aloud. Consciously slow your pace down. Record yourself and listen back. Adjust until it sounds deliberate, not lethargic. Finally, master the pause. The silence between words is where power is built. A well-placed pause can be more impactful than any word. After you make an important point, stop. Pause for 2 or 3 seconds. Let the silence hang in the air. This gives your listeners time to absorb what you have said. It adds gravity to your statement. It also shows immense confidence. You are so sure of your position, you do not need to immediately fill the silence. Pauses create tension and focus. They are the punctuation marks of spoken authority. Use them well. Right. True command comes from within. A calm body is a reflection of a quiet heart. If you are churning with anxiety or anger, it will leak out. Emotional control is not suppression. It is feeling the emotion without being controlled by it. Your first tool is your breath. When a strong emotion rises, bring your attention to your breath. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Even one such breath can break the circuit of emotional reactivity. Next, practice the delayed reaction. Insert a deliberate pause between a stimulus and your response. This small buffer allows your rational mind to catch up. You can then choose your response, rather than having it chosen for you by instinct. Mastering the body, voice, and heart individually is the practice. Unifying them in a real situation is the performance. This is where true presence is forged. Imagine you're about to enter an important meeting. Before you open the door, you pause. You take one deep, diaphragmatic breath. You let your shoulders drop. You set your intention. You are not entering to react. You are entering to establish a calm center for the room. This is the first step of the unified presence. As you enter, your movement is deliberate. You walk slowly to your chair, your gaze calm and steady. You do not look at the floor or dart your eyes around the room. You take your seat with a smooth, unhurried motion. Your body remains an anchor. Your feet are flat on the floor. Your back is straight but relaxed against the chair. Your hands rest on the table or in your lap, still and composed. You have said nothing, but you have already communicated control and confidence. Your stillness has set the tone before the first word is even spoken. People feel it. They adjust their own energy to match yours. When it is your turn to speak, you do not rush. You take another silent, calming breath. You turn your head slowly to address the group. You make eye contact. Then you speak. Your voice comes from your chest, low and clear. You speak slowly, using short, simple sentences. I have one thought on this. You say your piece. Then you pause. The silence you create is not empty. It is full of the weight of your words. Your calm body, your measured voice, and the quiet confidence behind them all work together. They form a single, powerful message of authority. Even when you are not the focus, your presence remains. While listening, you are still. Your body is an open, receptive posture. You lean in slightly to show engagement. You maintain soft eye contact with the speaker. You nod slowly, deliberately, to show you are processing their words. You are not planning your rebuttal. You are simply listening. This act of focused, still attention is incredibly powerful. It makes the speaker feel heard and respected. It also reinforces your role as the calm, stable center of the group. You command the room, even in your silence. We are taught that power is in speaking. This is wrong. The greatest power is found in silence. Listening is an active strategy. When you listen with complete stillness, you create a vacuum. The speaker, feeling the pull of your attention, will often say more than they intended. Use silence as a tool. When asked a difficult question, do not answer quickly. Hold their gaze. Let a few seconds of silence pass. This shows you are not intimidated. The silence builds tension, making your answer land with greater force. Your authority grows not from what you say, but from the respect you show when you choose to say nothing at all. Your presence is a visual story. To make that story one of authority, you must become a master of visual language. Think in metaphors of weight. Think of statues. A statue in a grand hall does not need to move or speak. Its power comes from its form, its placement, the way light and shadow play across its surface. It commands space through its sheer, unmoving existence. You can borrow this language by controlling your posture, the space around you, how you interact with light. Shadow and light are your allies. Bright, harsh overhead lighting exposes everything. It creates a sense of frantic energy. Soft, directional light is more dramatic. Single lamp, window. It creates areas of shadow and highlight. Seek this kind of light when you can. Position yourself so the light sculpts your form. Let parts of you fall into shadow. This creates mystery and depth. It makes you a more compelling visual subject. Like a figure in a Rembrandt painting, you become a point of focus. The space around your body is part of your language. Do not shrink. Do not make yourself small to accommodate others. When you take a seat, occupy it fully. When you stand, maintain a small personal zone around you. This is not arrogance. It is a quiet declaration that you have a right to be there. People subconsciously respect those who are comfortable taking up space. It signals high status. Watch how people part for you when you walk slowly and deliberately through a crowd. Your calm ownership of the space around you tells them to make way. This visual language should be consistent. Clothing, environment, movements. Wear simple, well-fitting clothes in solid, muted colors. They create a clean silhouette and do not distract the eye. Choose a seat against a solid wall, rather than in the chaotic middle of a room. These are the choices of a director staging a scene. You are the director of your own presence. By carefully composing the visual elements, you create a powerful, unspoken narrative of authority before you even open your mouth. Commanding a room is not a trick. It is the natural result of who you have become, forged in the fire of daily practice. Small, consistent rituals are far more powerful than grand efforts. Begin each morning with a posture ritual. Stand before a mirror, feet planted, shoulders down, chest open. Feel the solidity of the pose. Throughout the day, tune your voice. Hum a low note, feeling the vibration in your chest. Integrate a 1-minute reset. Close your eyes and practice box breathing. This breaks the cycle of stress. When you face a challenge, your mind will already know the path back to stillness. It becomes an automatic response. This journey is a slow one. You will not become a statue overnight. You are chipping away at old habits of haste and anxiety. Be patient with the process. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. You will start to notice small victories. A moment in a conversation where you held a pause and everyone leaned in. A time you walked into a room and felt the energy shift toward you. A stressful situation where you felt your breath steady you. These are the signs that the practice is taking root. Cherish them. They are the foundation for lasting change. Remember that this quiet power is not for domination. It is not about making others feel small. True authority is a tool for service. It is a platform from which you can lead with clarity, create calm in chaotic situations, hold space for others to feel safe and heard. It is a generous power. When you are the calm center, you give others an anchor in the storm. Your stillness becomes a gift to everyone in the room. People will not remember you as intimidating. They will remember you as solid, as trustworthy, as a leader. Over time, this practice will change more than just how others see you. It will change how you see yourself. The external stillness will seep inward. The calm you project will become the calm you feel. You will find yourself less reactive to the small dramas of daily life. You will feel more grounded, more in control of your own experience. You will move through the world with a sense of purpose and a quiet confidence that does not need validation from anyone. You become the master of your own state. This is the ultimate freedom. The work is simple, but it is not easy. It requires discipline. It requires daily attention. But the rewards are profound. You are building a presence that speaks for itself. You are learning to command attention, respect, and trust without force. You are becoming a person of substance and weight. Train your body. Train your voice. Train your heart. Do this, and you will not need to demand a room's attention. The room will simply give it to you. That is the final truth. Stillness is strength.